By now, you know exactly what type of business you would like to start, but how do you start when you have nothing? You are about to go from broke to business owner. Here's how to start a business from nothing, because today I'm making you a moneyless millionaire. What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure. It's about to go from 0 to 100 on day 3 of Heatwave Hustle, your ultimate summer success bootcamp. Now let's talk about how you can develop a business from nothing to something. And the first step of becoming a moneyless millionaire, I need you to recognize that this is not going to be easy. I will be the person to be brutally honest with you that this is not going to be easy. You will need to hustle. This is why we're doing the Heatwave Hustle, because this is going to require a hustle out of you. This is also going to require a lot of time out of you. Time is money, and when you don't have the money, you definitely need the time. Speaking of time, also remember that it's going to take time to grow. So in the beginning, when you're starting a business on a budget, it may be more of a side hustle, but with time, it will grow into something major. And the most important step of this all is you have to remember to think outside the box. You have to get extremely creative when it comes to starting a business with nothing. But trust me, it's possible, especially if you have a creative mind. Now let's go into step 2 of starting a business from nothing. And in step 2, you want to leverage your skills. So use your existing talent, whether you're really good at selling and negotiating, because some people really know how to smooth talk, or maybe you're really talented at hair or nails or designing. Use your talent, because your talent will speak for itself, and trust me, it'll turn into a business pretty quickly. Or maybe a product is not really your talent, or you can't afford to get the product right now, so you'll offer a service. So maybe you're really good at planning, budgeting, managing. Use whatever skills that you have that you can offer a service for first, and then you can add on products later. Step number 3 in starting a business from nothing is utilizing free resources. Now I have a whole video coming up listing off a bunch of different free resources that you can utilize to starting your business. It'll be a part of this bootcamp, but today I'm just going to throw off a few to give you an idea of what I mean by utilizing free resources. For one, you're using one right now if you're watching this video, which is using YouTube and other learning platforms to teach you the things that maybe you're not good at, or you don't know, or you need a little help in. Use those free platforms to help get you to where you want to be. 2, use things like my free Canva website to start up your website, or using the invoicing method to get paid for the product or service that you're offering. 3, use software like Canva and CapCut and those type of softwares to create the things that you need to start your business. And 4, because we know marketing is important, use social media marketing, or like my free email marketing hack that I gave you guys to gain the customers that you need. Now again, I'm going to have a full video going more in depth on all these free resources that you can use for your business, so make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on. But for now, let's go into step 4. And step 4 is going to be to start small and then scale. Now remember, I said this is not going to be easy, but we have to start somewhere. So let's just start out small and then we can build on it. So some of you may start with a service only and add products later. Some of you may start with drop shipping if you really want to sell products, and then start buying your inventory later. You can start with what I like to call collecting feedback before you actually sell it. So this is not necessarily a pre-order, but you will list products on your website that you technically don't own yet. You'll have people go visit your website and kind of give you feedback of if that's a product that they're interested in, if it's something they want to buy, and then you'll have a sign-up form, most likely like an email sign-up form, so they can be notified when that item is available to ship. So it's kind of like pre-ordering, but you're not necessarily taking their money, but this is a free marketing tactic, so that way you can start gaining the clientele that you need because they've already shown interest. So now you have someone to market to when you actually do have the product to sell to them. And that also helps you gauge about how much inventory you need before you actually invest your money into buying it. Now, I will say, if you actually want to go the pre-order method and have them pay or put down a deposit, think like when Tesla first started launching their new ideas and they would tell you, pay $50 to reserve your spot to buy this car sort of idea. I'm not stopping you. I'm not opposed to it. Just don't steal from people, please. Don't scam people. But again, you have to be creative, so do what works for you and for your customers. And if you're someone that's designing or creating your own products, you can do a made-to-order product. So let's say you sew up your own sample, so that way you can take your pictures and showcase it, but you don't necessarily have the funds to actually produce a bunch of inventory. You can do made-to-order because they're your custom designs and people will pay you when they actually want to order it. Or if you're someone that really just wants to have your product now, to have it available to ship right away, look into those net term vendors, which I've done a whole video on those. And those are vendors where you can order your product now and pay it later, usually in 60 days. So that at least gives you time to sell the product and then pay off your invoice later. You just have to make sure if you do that you truly do hustle to at least sell enough of the product that you make the money back to pay your invoices off. So step number 5 into starting a business from nothing. This is going to be the DIY businesses. You are going to be doing everything yourself, creating everything yourself. You are going to be working from home because you won't have any money to cover overhead costs. So you'll be creating everything yourself, which I'll do videos going more into DIYing things yourself because you definitely want to make sure it comes off as professional. Number 6, you want to network and collaborate. So connect with other entrepreneurs. You guys may be watching this video, so throw yourself in the comments and let people know what it is that you're starting and what you need help with, because there are other people starting out as well that will need help. So network with other entrepreneurs that can offer the product or services you need. So maybe you're good at graphic designing, so you can create your own logos, your own marketing, your own website and things. But you may not be good at the other things in business. Let's say you don't really know the trends, you don't really know social media, you're not really good at marketing on social media. Find someone in the comments that is good with marketing that can help you with marketing and you can help them with the graphics. Collaborate and help one another. Come together. We got to do this as a team, even if it's your own business. Also, connect with influencers. There are influencers out there that will help you promote your businesses for free. Now keep in mind, these will be micro influencers that are usually doing it for free, but that's okay because 1, you're getting content, 2, you're getting the name out there, so it'll be like word of mouth. You have enough people doing that for you, the name will spread. Use family and friends to help you out with things that you need to do, to help you with your marketing, to help you with content, anything that you need help with. Use your family and friends. And if you truly need to and you would like to, you can go the route of finding a partner. Again, there are other people on here that are also starting their businesses that may not want to do it alone and not ready to do it alone. You can find a business partner to help you launch your business. And number 7 kind of goes with what I just talked about in number 6, and you want to barter or trade. So just like how I mentioned with finding other business owners, hopefully they'll be in the comments so you can find them and work with them that way. Or you can use my Fashion Formula website, which I'll link down below. I do have a platform on there for entrepreneurs to be able to network with one another, but you can barter and trade services with other entrepreneurs to get the help that you need. Number 8 is going to be crowdsourcing and bootstrapping. Set up accounts to raise funds. Don't be embarrassed about it. Or accounts for donations and things. I mean, you don't have to necessarily go out there begging, but you can set it up so that if there is someone out there that wants to help you, they will. I mean, I see it on TikTok all the time. People are posting those videos on TikTok asking if anyone wants to actually help. If you feel comfortable doing it, do it. I get it if you don't want to, because I would be the type of person that say, yeah, no, I don't think I can do that. I want to be on social media begging people, so I get it. But maybe you do it locally, like a community donation thing, or if you're part of any teams or anything like that, there may be people out there that are willing to donate to you. But if there isn't anyone out there willing to donate, or you just don't feel comfortable crowdsourcing, let's go into step number 9, where you can apply for grants or different competitions. Now, there are some corporations out there and just platforms in general that will do competitions for small business owners and startups for them to choose someone to donate funds to. Or there are also grants out there, which grants you don't have to pay back. You just have to apply for them, and if you're selected, you'll be granted those those funds. Now, I do have a video during this Heatwave Hustle Summer Success Bootcamp that I'll be posting this month in July on how to find and apply for those grants. So make sure you are subscribed and you have the notifications turned on so you're alerted once I post that video, because it is coming. Now, number 10, because I know some of you don't want to have a DIY business and you don't necessarily want to start small, so you want some sort of funds to put into it, even if it's only like $500 to $1,000. Look into freelancing or doing gig work. So basically that means finding odd jobs to make additional money to put into your business. There are a ton of options out there, and since the pandemic, there's more and more ways out there to be able to make money as like a freelancer or a gig worker. So look into that to bring in some extra money, because then those are options that you get to work on your own schedule as well. And remember, that's temporary. That's just for you to make the money to get started, and then you don't have to do it anymore. And the last thing for this video, step number 11, is to please, I'm begging you, stay persistent and flexible. In step 1, I made you aware that this is not going to be easy, so you do have to be persistent and also remain flexible for changes along the way and being creative and coming up with new ways to make this happen. So be prepared to pivot and make changes along the way in your journey. Now, I do want to remind you, when you're starting out this way in the beginning, it's going to be looked at as a side hustle. I know in your mind it is a business, and it is a business. It will be a fully registered business at some point, but in the beginning, most people are going to look at it as a side hustle. They may not even take it serious until you prove to them otherwise, but that's okay. Don't let that discourage you from continuing on, because this is your business and is going to turn into your dream business eventually. And just keep learning and stay committed to what it is you're doing. There are plenty of people on social media, especially on YouTube, that are teaching this information to you. It's not just me. So you can learn it from multiple different people and things that you need to get this going. There's also people out there that are constantly providing that motivation to make sure you stay committed and to also give you that inspiration. Now, I really hope that you continue on with this Summer Success Bootcamp, because by the end of this, I promise you, you won't have a choice but to start your business. So those are the 11 steps or tips, whatever you want to call it, on me making you into a moneyless millionaire. This is starting your business from nothing. Now, that was day 3 of Heatwave Hustle, your ultimate summer success bootcamp. I am posting a video every day for the month of June in order to get every one of you to start your businesses by the end of this summer and get all the kinks out of your business, so that way you are ready for the rush that is going to come during the holiday season. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching.